Yahawashi knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to face the east and give honor and glory to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHUSHA, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
We want to give double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that do teach and rule well. And peace, love, and blessings to those who elect. I'm the brother you called to my left.
Brother Abawan.
To my far left.
Brother Tazawan.
And we are the brothers of prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. You know, coming at you with a Lord willing and edifying lesson, man. All right, you know, going into, basically, brother got an article of, immigrants, okay, rallying and protesting, all right, that they need jobs.
Right.
You know, which this whole immigrant crisis, is nothing more but to fuel and bring a speedier, bring more confusion and chaos to this place, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, by President Joe Biden, man.
Right.
Because he done let all these immigrants in, but now they need jobs, and now they're feuding, which is already a job crisis in America to begin with.
Exactly.
Minus the immigrants.
Right, because you got people are already running out of jobs.
Yeah.
You know, they can't even fuel their own American people in here, being in the States, man.
Right.
Okay, so now they let all these immigrants come in. All right, now they tearing up shit because they ain't getting provided what the promises that was told to them.
That's right.
So now they rallying in the streets, man. Now they rallying in the New York streets and causing havoc, okay, just problems, all right, because they demand of jobs, man. All right, and shit, you got these daily Americans who've been, fighting for their damn,
That's the spirit.
fighting for their damn jobs and shit, and we ain't seen shit yet.
And how it's gonna make them feel when they see a damn immigrant
Right.
get a job, and they've been, they're an American citizen, they all got one.
Right.
Which
It's
is why-
gonna make them get pissed off.
It's gonna make them get pissed off. It's gonna lead to civil unrest.
Right.
Which is why the scripture says in 2nd Ezra, I'm gonna grab it. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And you can if you don't mind, you can bring that back. So you got something right quick.
It says, Yahawashi knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed.
Any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. And you actually just had a movie called Civil War come out this previous Friday, man. Friday, the 11th. Depending on what state you're in. So, you had that movie Civil War come out, all right, and it shows you that this country is doomed, all right? Yahawashi said, any kingdom divided against itself by civil war is doomed. All right, so America is doomed, man. All these immigrants coming in here, all right, demanding jobs, don't even have a citizenship in the United States. Is doomed. Which don't let that blind you to the real agenda here, man.
Right.
Because the whole purpose is what? Order out of chaos.
Right. And to let those UN troops to come in.
Yep.
You got these sleeper cells that's coming in, all right, through the midst. So you got a lot of hidden agendas in the midst of letting many come in. And see, Esau's knowing what kind of deception he's bringing when he set up these type of divisions and things like that, man. Okay, when he's opening up his ways into this place. Go ahead.
It says, a town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart.
That's right. And the Lord said what? He gonna set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Which the modern day Egyptian are these Edomites, man. Now you got the Democrats and the Republicans. Two sides of the same beast. These people are feuding. All right, they're feuding. They're angry, man. Especially these damn patriots. Are these these sick pack Joe Edomites?
Right.
I was swiping through Snapchat today, and I seen this guy I went to school with, and he was taking pictures with a guy, another Edomite, that had a damn AK-47, a bulletproof vest, and a Confederate flag in his house. And under that flag said, "Make America Great Again." So I said,
Shalom, brother.
Shalom. And I asked him, I was like, damn, what you with the Proud Boys or something? He was like, nah, I'm just hanging out with a guy, but he be into a lot of politics. Which told me everything I needed to know. So these Edomites, man, they ready to go crazy about their country, bro.
Right.
All right, because they see that everything that's going on, and they pissed the hell off.
Right, and them be the ones that be having those hidden agendas, man. You see, we having those shootings, man, that be happening randomly. All right, because they have a certain agenda according to the society. They be under those codes, man. You know, hey, Esau really be having those hidden shit set up just for things to pop off, man. That's why you got shit like the Proud Boys and other, groups that's like unto them, man.
What is called those militant groups? They're not necessarily military, but I forgot what they call them. Militias, Tawada, bro. The militias. You know, so they got a lot of those out there.
Yep. Waiting for certain things to play out.
Yeah.
Well, that movie Bushwick, the whole movie, you thought it was like an army invading the city or something. It was really just militia groups.
Militia, yeah. They got these. They on these different type of chats and stuff. They ready to go, and they showed you that also in that movie Civil War. They got these militia groups out here, man.
Right.
They ready to go. It says they call them the Western Forces. You basically have different states teaming up, all right, and going against, the Democrats.
Right.
Going against the presidents, man.
And these groups, man, believe it or not, hey, they are heavily, what's the word? Armed. Okay. So they are armed, man. All right.
A lot of them be like ex-military.
Yeah, exactly. Ones that was ex-military that's been in the fields, knows survival skills and all kinds of stuff, man. All right. They just waiting on shit to pop off. You know, and see, you got like you got like protesters that's with Trump.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they be a part of that type of stuff too, man.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but you got one.
It's all a facade, man.
Right,
It's
right.
all a part of a bigger agenda. They want to bring that order out of that chaos, man. All right, and Joe Biden, he already sending the military. He already sending them over to the Middle East, man, to fulfill prophecy. And once the army, once your military is out of there, then who was left here to defend your country from the UN troops?
Right.
Who was here left to defend the public?
It's like a city without walls.
City without walls, right?
No protection.
Yep.
And if Satan is casting out Satan,
Woo.
he is divided and fighting against himself.
He is divided and fighting against himself, man. So not only does America have enemy outside the walls, but within their own walls, you got motherfuckers clashing against each other, man.
Right.
All right, Edomite on Edomite violence.
Right.
All right.
Hey, and that's what make it. Actually, that's what we see today, man. Esau's not coming to an agreement with certain things, and these devils are starting to bump heads. I was watching the video. It was a dude that was in a higher position. I forgot if he was like a senator or one of those people who were just in that position. But they started barking at each other, man. And they didn't. One was like trying to expose the other, and he was pretty much getting on his ass about it. And he was like, "What you want to do? You want to fight?" Like they was ready to fight at each other.
Yeah.
And then the other dude was like, "Hey, calm down." But they was ready to fight, which shows you that, as the brother brought a description, man, that it's divided, man. Esau's against himself.
Yep.
So his kingdom's not gonna stand forever, man. It's not gonna last.
And the same thing happened to us, the Israelites, man. We were divided against each other. We had a split within our own kingdom. You had Northern Kingdom over there, you had Southern Kingdom over here, and we were feuding, and ultimately we fell. After the reign of Solomon.
Which shows you it happens, man.
It happens, yeah.
All right, but this being
That also show you the curses are flipping.
right, it shows you that hey, Esau is about to have his, and after that, man, it's a wrap.
That's right.
Does it on that? Some more.
It says, and if Satan is casting out Satan, he is divided and fighting against himself.
Right. So hey, he doing it against himself, man. And ultimately, hey, Esau last ain't fit the rule, man.
That's right.
His ass ruling wickedness, man. You see, so everything he's doing is just ultimate to be destroyed, man. But in his eyes, he believes that his kingdom's gonna last forever. You see, but how can your kingdom last forever if you against each other? You see.
I got a precept. This
Let
is
me finish this.
Oh, come.
It says, his own kingdom will not survive.
His own kingdom will not survive. There you have it. The scripture speaks for itself. You see, so you got a kingdom set up that's supposed to have a certain order and a certain structure, and it's not working out. What's going to happen eventually? It's going to crumble.
Hey, let me bring this out real quick.
Go ahead.
It says, large number of African migrants moving in New York City Hall after they were falsely after they were falsely promised green cards and work visas.
Hey, it's an article I sent you too for that a little bit on that because see, hey, now you got these immigrants that they came over here and it was like, hey, look, we'll give you this, we'll give you that. That's how you know the scripture says you can never trust this devil, man.
That's right, trust that.
Okay, even these heathens, man. Okay, you have it where they try to trust this devil and he shows his true colors every time.
That's right.
You see?
That's how Esau is.
Yeah.
Promising you false hopes, giving you false hopes.
To telling you what you want to hear. You know?
Promise. Scripture calls this guy a covenant breaker, man.
The spirit because
he's a backstabber. Okay, he'll turn around and rend you. All right, because hey, what's happening to you migrants or so-called immigrants? Okay, is what's been happening to Jake this whole entire time, man.
That's right.
Jake, hey, they be throwing reparations in Jake's face. Oh, well, what about the black Americans? They haven't got reparations. You think they fighting for you, man?
Hey, I was spirit because I was watching this video just earlier yesterday, and it was looked like a Moab or Ammon who was pretty much going through court for something that he committed a crime to.
Oh yeah.
And he colored his face black. He said, "Oh, you treat me like a black man? You treat me like a black man?"
They know.
So they know, all right, how we get harshly. Right, they know how we get harshly treated. You see, so he's able to boldly put that up and stand, to say you treat me like a black man because what? This is really what's happening to Jake.
That's right.
You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. All right, to add on to what the brother was saying, but the point being too is that in this condition, all right, what these immigrants going through, as the brother mentioned, hey, we've been suffering this for how long? Forever down there, man. So hey, it's only right that you go through the process any goddamn way because at the end of the day, the cards are flipping, man.
That's right.
All right, but at the end of you got something else?
No.
You got. Oh, grab the article. Read that article right quick. Just like you go ahead,
So the
bro.
article says in CBS News, it says migrants rallied at NYC's City Hall want officials to make it easier for them to work. And these people are promised work visas and green cards. Okay, because if you come from a different country, you don't have your residency here. You don't have a residence or a green card. Pretty much, you can't get work. Huh?
You can't get work. You can't get shit. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's like having a green card. Is like over here having a social security, man.
Yep.
If you got a social security card, they can't identify you. You can't have shit. You gotta have two type of socials. See, over here, you coming from a different type of country, whatever, and you got that green card, and they don't identify you as someone else.
Well, they ask you on every application. They say, "Are you a resident of America?"
Yep.
Or United States?
Or United States,
or a
yep.
citizen of the United States? Were you born in the United States?
Mhm.
Do you have work registration in the United States? They're gonna ask you these questions, and if you lie, they're gonna find out because they don't want proof.
Yep.
You ain't gonna be able to get work, and then that's gonna go on your record. This guy lies about being registered to work in the United States, man. Then they probably send your ass back across the country.
Yeah.
They call it deported. And what's the solution to not having that green card? What's gonna be the ultimate solution to identify you? That Karagma,
That
man.
Karagma, that's right.
That's it. That's what's gonna be the solution out of that chaos.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That the digital passports that they're gonna release.
Yep.
Because it's all gonna go hand in hand, man. All right.
So it says, New York, hundreds of black migrants from many African countries showed up at City Hall Tuesday, which is today, demanding better treatment.
Demanding better treatment. Because look, in America, man, if you don't got a certain thing or a certain structure of income, you gonna barely survive here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and this shows you that
You're gonna
you're gonna get torn apart. It shows you that this kingdom is wickedly ran out of a corrupted system. Go ahead.
It says, they say they just want a job and basic shelter.
They just
Wow.
want a job and basic shelter.
Man.
You can't even get that in this so-called land of what is it?
free.
Land of the free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break.
The place that's supposed to be paved with gold.
Which America is the highest, has the highest rate of homelessness.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be the land of the free,
Mm-hmm.
and they have the money to
What they say? The land of the free.
and the home of the brave. Which the brothers,
Land of the sweets, home of the gays.
Right.
the land of the freaks, the home of the what?
Yeah. Fruit flies.
So yeah, man. Right, and they have the money to stop. Hey, Biden, all the money he sent to Ukraine and Israel,
Right.
that could have stopped homelessness.
Billions
They
of
could have
dollars.
ended hunger. Billions. So it's not, they don't want to end those things. They're the wicked.
They could have funded research to cure cancer.
Yep.
Now they already got all the cures to these things, man, because they create them.
Well, they got the solution, but they're giving problems.
Order out of chaos.
Yeah, because they make more off of those problems than it is the solution. Okay, if you was to solve something, that you know is gonna bring someone back to you, and then that's like losing clientele. You see, and Esau don't want to lose clientele, even though he has the authority and position to create more of it. All right, but he still wants it to play in a monopoly form.
Well, they showed you that in that movie Elysium. You know that movie Elysium?
No.
Well, they basically had technology to heal diseases, heal different illnesses, heal different sicknesses, but only the upper class could have access to those things. If you wasn't of those upper class, you could not, get those benefits. All right. So it's the same thing in today's time, man.
Yeah.
All right, this place is wicked as all hell. The immigrants, you coming over here, you either coming over here for two reasons: to be delivered or to get judged. So you leaving your country thinking you finna find a greater opportunity in America, which all hell's about to break loose in America, man.
Right.
You better off staying where you was at. All right.
Go ahead.
It says, the migrants and their advocates say they've received unfair treatment and have been left forgotten. Well, they was probably giving many promises. Hey, you come over here, we got this for you, got this for you. And when they got here, they didn't have shit, man. You got certain people that was taken care of. They was giving like stimmy checks and shit, giving government assistance, giving places to live. Okay, so many of the migrants were given cell phones and shelter, man. And Wi-Fi, all of that shit. Okay, they were giving free food. They were giving utmost special treatment because these guys were coming from other countries where they were in prison because they were terrorists. They're criminals, murderers. Really, there's a lot of soldiers coming over here from countries like UK, man. And even in Africa, because they're getting ready to do what? An insurrection, man. Okay, shit's getting stirred up over here in Babylon and in the world.
Right.
It says, the rally at City Hall was a bid to get attention of state and federal lawmakers. They're hoping changes could be made to immigration laws and they could help contribute to the economy.
Right. So them rallying, all right, in the City Hall, all right, doing protesting or going against the authority in their laws, whatever it takes for them to get this, they willing to do it. How much on a major scale, man? When things are not going the way that Esau done told masses of the people, man.
That's right.
How much more? Right? So that to ponder on, right? You have it where it's just immigrants are doing that. When that whole C-19 situation happened, all right, you had a whole bunch of stuff going on where uproars was going on in different places, man, around the world. Because certain things was not going according to what these devils have been speaking smoothly to you. You see? Now we're coming to a time where Esau's about to really put a whole restriction on a lot of things that you have right now. Yeah. And what are you going to do then? Right. These people are going to react in the most aggressive way because imagine taking food away, imagine taking water away, imagine taking the supplies away. You getting this ported in, you getting this consumed, you getting all this type of stuff, and it's going to just be taken away from some slight situation. Yep. It's going to make people to lose it.
He's gonna try to basically corner you into submission.
Exactly.
Further tighten the grip up on you until you ultimately submit to his new world order, man.
Right.
Well, right now it's a protest, and soon to be a riot.
Yeah.
Because these immigrants, look, these immigrants, these immigrants ain't they come over here, they ain't got no job, they ain't got no work. Guess what? They can't feed their families. They're raising their families over here, their wife, their children. If they can't feed their families, guess what? They're already under a strategic famine, man.
Right.
What you gonna do when you're under a famine? People gonna panic. People gonna freak out. And all hell gonna break out. They're gonna be jumping to other people's houses, breaking into the stores, and taking the food.
Well, that's just
say, this is what happened, Biden. You brought the immigrants over here, but you didn't take care of them.
Exactly. And look, that's just fuel to the fire. Yeah. Because that might be fuel to the fire because at the end of the day, when you bring people over here on the verge of being homeless, and you promising these things, that's going to turn people to be very aggressive.
Yeah.
Right.
And if they doing that, how much further will they take it just to get shelter and a damn job?
And These
You know?
immigrants, they're not Americans. They're not used to the air. They're not used to the violence, the violent chemicals in the air,
Right.
the violent chemicals in the water, the food.
Well, they're not used to
They probably feel like they're just getting drugged or some shit. They coming over here and they're not used to Esau's cunningness, man.
cunning ways.
Yeah, they're not used to his cunning ways, him being a hunter, how he's deceiving us, how he's tricking us, how he promises this and gives us another thing. They ain't used to that, so they coming from a different place. They like, man, where I'm from, we don't do none of that shit. And we gonna have to get all the blood,
Right.
you know. But the men over here have been sodomized, they have been feminized. All right, the men, these are actual men coming from other countries, you know. You gotta think about that.
They willing
These
to-
guys they gonna take what they want, man.
Right.
Precept.
God, go ahead. Man.
This is Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Right. Talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's really smooth and deceptive with his words, man. Okay, he's ready to deceive you with the slithering of his tongue.
That's right.
Go ahead.
His words were softer than oil,
Mm-hmm.
yet were they drawn swords.
Right. So his words were softer than oil, so yet they might come off as a good feeling, yet they might comfort you in a second, okay? But he has a drawn sword, meaning he has other things in plan.
Yep.
He has something that he set it up for that particular reason.
His words were
He got one hand out,
Uh-huh.
and a knife behind his back.
That's right. What the scripture says, if you want, you can grab it.
Well, it
I
says
believe
it's-
it's in Slack, you got it.
It says his words were as drawn swords. So that means his words himself were actual weapons. You know, when he told you that you're gonna be good over here, when you come over here, you're gonna be safe. Those were weapons. Those were traps. You know, and he believed it. He fell for it. He forgot that this guy, one of his blessings is deception. You know, you don't know Esau, and one of his blessings is deception, and the other is the sword, man.
Right.
So when he said that, guess what? He was attacking you already. He got you to believe that. You came over here, and now you fucked, man.
Right. And what does that lead to? Okay, because you have, well, this year, it's a lot of stuff been popping off, man. Okay, so now you have this going on in New York. New York just had an earthquake, man. So now you got people rallying the city hall.
They had another one.
Nah, that recent one they had. But who knows?
Right.
You got people, you know, stirring up in the city halls, all right, because they're demanding jobs and shelter. How much more for food and water?
Right.
And others, man.
Right.
You see, but go ahead. That's what happens with trusting in these devils. And it's a forewarning to Jake, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American who are stationed here, who don't have the who don't have the common sense to see it. Hey, it's being brought to your attention through the spirit, man. Yeah, empower YAHAWASHI. Be aware of your enemy. Go ahead.
Hey, this post just came out about Dubai. Hey, they're getting flooded over there, man.
Yeah.
They got something called cloud seeding, which basically they generate their own clouds so that it can rain, and their land can receive rain. But
Wow, hold on. You just said something beautiful, brother. You just said something beautiful. You said they have in Dubai a system to where that it can generate clouds so it can rain. Hey, Esau got something similar to that. It's called a harp system, man. It's called it's called the harp, and where he can pretty much control the elements in the water, man. You see, or to control the weather. Okay, so he's able to do that, and by him doing that, he's able to create certain thunderstorms, tornadoes, and other certain stuff that will come off as a natural disaster or natural what they call it, natural effect, for lack of better words, when it comes to weather things.
Natural disasters.
Natural disasters. So that's this devil, man. So showing you that Esau has a manipulating, deceptive way when it comes to these certain systems, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You got that going on over there in Dubai while over here, and these all happen on the same day. That's how you know we in the last days, because Dubai is flooding right now. They're trying to get the cloud seeding under control. They generated clouds so it can rain, but they lost control of it, man. That's how you know the Lord's in charge of all these things.
And that's,
While that's going on over there, you got riots going on over here.
and that's what's gonna happen over here. Hey, if it losing control over there, it's gonna lose control over here, man. It's only a matter of time. Go ahead, brother.
Today's protest is tomorrow's riot.
Right.
It's Sirach 14 and verse 7. And if he doeth the good, he doeth it unwillingly, and
If
at
he do it good, he do it unwillingly. Go ahead.
and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
So even though he's doing something in a so-called quote-unquote good intention, okay, in the end he will declare his wickedness.
I know it may seem like it's a good intention,
Yeah.
Okay, you may think, okay, wow, he gave us stimulus checks. And a lot of people had to pay it back. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what now they're in debt, and then that's causing a famine, that's causing a rise in gas prices, and you know, he doeth it unwilling. He ain't trying to do you some good. He actually trying to establish chaos, man.
Right.
That's a part of him being that cunning hunter.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
just because he lay out, you know, treats for the deer, that don't mean it's in the deer's best interest to eat those treats, man. You know, because he lay out those treats, doesn't mean it's in your best interest to eat those treats that Esau has laid out for you. Because
Right.
that's a part of his cunning hunting.
yeah.
All right.
What's that? You had Buzz Bunny and the goddamn
Hunting for rabbits.
He hunted for rabbits.
And he'll lay out the little carrots.
You let out the little kid.
And he know that the bunnies eat the carrots.
Yep.
So he's laying out a trap for him, but he's seemingly doing good, but in the end, all be all, it's a snare. So he's
Right.
seemingly doing good unto you to let you into the country, but in the end, all be all, it's a snare, man.
Exactly.
These immigrants, they coming from other countries. They're looking at American women like, damn, everybody dressed naked? Is all the women here dressed naked? You know, it's like, hey, when shit hit the fan, you about to see some real, you about to see some real beastly shit be accomplished in America, man.
Yep.
This
Yep.
place is coming to a standstill.
You got the
quick.
jackal game.
Yep,
You
the
know,
jackal.
one do the jacking, one do the holding. You know?
Yeah.
And hey,
We take turns.
and they take turns. You know, and
Yeah.
he was talking. It wasn't a thing of like he didn't care if the camera was on him.
Ain't give a
In his
damn.
country, that's normal.
Yep.
In his country, that's the norm. Hey,
Yep.
hey, you jackal hole today. I jackal hole today too.
Mhm.
You know, and they go jackal hole together. Shit.
Yep.
That's the reality, bro.
Well, I seen a video where this man was on his moped or bike or whatever. You know, the poor countries, they be driving on mopeds and shit.
Oh, yeah, India.
Yeah, it was India, yeah. It was on his moped, and his
they
wife
live
was on the
over
back, you know. And his wife was on the back of the moped holding on to him. And you had this group of men standing around just digging in her shirt, digging in her pants and everything. And he's trying to pull off. They're holding on the moped and everything, pretty much groping all up on her, man. They tried to take this woman while she was on the bike. He drove off just in time, and she felt violated.
Hey, and that shows you that even though this thing is happening on the east, it's gonna come over here to this western hemisphere, man. Okay, this western lifestyle that these people are so used to. Well, it's about to be rude awakening, man. It's about to be a rude awakening to where everything that you know that was so cloudy and good show, all right, it's gonna be ruined, man. All right, your beautiful ending movie is about to come with a terrible end. All right, because a lot of these people just think themselves to be in a fantasy, man. You see, they got a good, you got money, you got this, you got that, you living good, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, we had the C-19 thing, but I mean, we're still good.
Yeah.
We still can go to the stores. We still got gas. We still got certain. But what's gonna happen when all that shit is going away, man? You see?
You thought they came over here to live the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
No, nigga, you came over here to suffer from American
Hey,
dreams.
you thought you was escaping. You thought you was escaping trouble. Well, you just ran into bigger trouble. Go
The
ahead.
greatest trouble.
Yep, the greatest trouble. That's right.
Yeah.
1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Because you should know what time you're
Wow.
in. You should know what time it is. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. You know, so the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, man. When you least expect. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, which is in the time we're in right now. Right now they're saying peace and safety. You don't gotta go to the store and have a mask on. You know, that whole lockdown was 4 years ago. Going on 5 years. So everybody in the spirit of, well, that's the past, you know, okay, things are getting better for us now, which, hey, things aren't getting better. And everybody knows since that happened, man, the world has never been the same, bro. You know?
Hey.
The division has been at an all-time high in this country since they brought out that lockdown.
Right.
You got the jabbers and the unjabbed.
Right.
The jabbed and the unjabbed, man.
Yep.
Them-
Hey, that was division.
That's division in itself, you know?
Because guess what? What if these devils decide to, throw some, bullshit up?
Disease X or some shit.
Yeah, throw some craziness up and say, yo, well, whoever had it and who doesn't have it, the one that don't have it is the enemy.
Yep.
You know, that's
That's how he get down, bro. Hey,
just that fast. Hey, do you have it? Do you have it? You know, this shit can turn into a movie like Cell in minutes.
that's what said a man at various against his father.
Exactly.
You know?
You
got,
know?
you got it? You got it? Hell no, I don't got that shit. You know? That's gonna lead to
That's gonna use chaos.
chaos. Right, it's right. And Esau wanna bring the order out of that.
That's right.
It's gonna be the ultimate. You know, what's gonna cause the ultimate division is Nicaragua, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have people. You're gonna have a family. You're gonna have a believer in a family of unbelievers, and he telling them not to take it. And they all gonna take it. You see, it goes on to say, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
You're not gonna escape, man. Hey, it's gonna come upon you suddenly. Suddenly means unexpected, out of nowhere. You know, you don't think you're gonna be able to get away. But hey, the Lord got you deceived, man. Deceived and deceiver are both His. You had a situation over there in Israel where Iran was dropping bombs on their ass, and they had a shelter. Everybody was in the shelter. You know, and they thought that shelter was gonna save them, but they had to wait outside to be queued in, and everybody was quiet because missiles could drop at any minute, man.
Right.
They thought that they could escape, but they still had to wait, man. Outside in the open, they were more unsafe there than they were anywhere, man.
And it was suddenly.
Yep.
You know, that's the thing. That's how the Lord gets you, man. The what's it called? The surprise tactic, but you know it's called in time of war. The
Really tactics.
one of the greatest attacks are
Booby traps.
sneak attack. It's another word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it right now. I remember it, but you know, to catch your opponent off guard, in lack of better words, you know.
I think I'm trying.
Unexpected, you know, the Lord just come when you
Lisa,
you going to get an ice cream cone with your son, man. You know,
Yeah, that's a common war tactic.
Yeah.
When the people were sleeping, or partying, or drinking, whatever, that's when they got raided, man. As the scripture even say it. You know, it is better to go into the house of mourning than to the house of mirth, but that is the end of all men. Okay, you in the house of mirth, you're gonna be distracted, you're gonna be unaware. So Babylon over here is just a house of mirth. It's a place where you go to
Okay, there we go.
You know, yeah.
the element of surprise.
Oh, that was a
That's what we're looking for. That the element of surprise, man. What do you how about YAHAWASHI? That's you know one of the greatest tactics of war. The element of surprise. When your enemy is when he's least expecting you to attack, man. All right. That's why I said the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. The Lord said, I am come to set fire upon earth, but what would I if it be already kindled? So people are already gonna be fucking riding out here catching hell, and all of a sudden when you think it can't get no worse, the sky's cracked. You know, a so-called black man in the air with a chariot,
Dang.
They thought 2020 was bad.
and nukes behind him.
Right.
Right?
And there ain't no stopping that.
There ain't no
getting
stopping
away.
that, man.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Now, it says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief.
Yeah.
Like
it's not gonna take us like a thief, man. Because look, the Lord's giving us the warning, man.
We were watching.
We were watching, man.
If you know the thief come.
Yep. Yeah, because the Lord said what? For he gonna come like a thief in the night.
Yep.
You see, so the Lord already gave us the information.
Right.
The Lord already informed us, so it's not gonna catch us off guard as much as it's gonna catch them off guard, man. That's why the scripture says, Isaiah 33:6, for wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at our times, and the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The strength of salvation.
You see?
So
So
watchmen are never really caught off guard. They see it
because
far off.
they watch it.
They watch it.
They're the one who's giving you the alarm because they see it so far off.
Well, the Lord said in the parable, he said, the good man of the house knew the thief were coming. His house would be in no wise be overtaken.
Yeah.
So if you knew who's the thief, YAHAWASHI's the thief, man. He's coming. He's likened unto a thief because he's gonna come when you least expect it. But if you're watching, if your house has a light, when a thief sees a light in your house, he's like, oh, they still up.
Yeah.
Well, all right, and then that light represents this truth, man. So you don't got the light. The thief see, okay, I got his ass. You know, I'm gonna break in. I'm gonna break in. And guess what? A thief is smart too.
Yeah.
A thief got your whole family schedule planned. You know when you leave. You know when you go to work. Woo. You know what time you put the kids to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what time you put the kids to sleep.
Damn.
So hey, the Lord knows, man. All right, He knows who's watching. He knows who's not, and He gonna catch you in the day when you look not for Him.
That's why I said, the Lord said, in thy security,
God shall
thou
be
shalt be
destroyed.
destroyed.
Yep.
Because when you in your comfortable space, when you thinking that you got a job, you got a house, you got all these things set in stone, boom. Like the beloved brother Bar said, he go, boom. Then them nukes gonna drop, man.
That's right.
Then you gonna get caught off guard, man. Then you gonna be, you can't in that moment. You not your whole what you thought was real wasn't real. It's all gonna come to reality. You gonna know then, you know.
Who's that?
Con, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Book of Isaiah 13:13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts in the day of his fierce anger.
It said the earth shall remove out of her place, man. But the earth gonna stay. Scripture says the earth about it forever. But when those nukes come, man, it's gonna shake the earth up, man.
It's gonna shake some shit up.
Scripture says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. You know, so the earth it's gonna be a huge earthquake when them nukes drop, man. Go ahead.
And it shall be as the chased road,
It shall be as a chase road. Go ahead.
and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land.
Right. Everybody gonna. And I actually had a dream about that, man. I actually had a dream when America when it came evident that this economy is gonna fall. I had a dream. Everybody was trying to get out of America, bro, but it was too late for a lot of them. You know, so everyone's gonna turn to his own people. But hey, for a lot of you nations, you're gonna want to go back to your own land, but it's gonna be too late for you, man.
Right.
You're gonna melt here. Which that's the reason why the Lord bring you over here anyway, man. All right.
That's another indicator that America is Babylon, man, because it tells you that every man gonna flee back to his own land. And Babylon, or so-called America, they say the land of the free. You know, everybody's welcome. United States, everybody can come in, you know, from different countries and have freedom. You know, but guess what? All these little immigrants and all these people from all these different countries. The scriptures say America's a melting pot. Maybe somebody grabbed that this morning. It says the scriptures say Babylon is the melting pot, man. So you got all these different nations put into the pot, stir it up. Guess what? It's all for judgment.
Go ahead. It's a little bit more than that.
It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Can you grab melting pot over the shop? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
So everyone that is found shall be thrust through, man. You're gonna be thrust through by them ICBMs. All right. If you're not found, you know, on the right hand side of the Lord, you're gonna be thrust through. Okay.
It says, my phone clicking out.
Good.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Ooh, before your eyes, man. Your sons and daughters gonna be dashed to pieces before your eyes, bro. That's the time we coming into, man. All right. Those nukes don't got emotions. They don't have feelings. All right. They don't discriminate, man. They going through old and young.
They got death angels on them.
That's right. It says each shall hit a mark.
Right. They ain't gonna miss it. They ain't gonna you know, miss a rank. What
Break their ranks.
Break their ranks, the water. You know, they not gonna break their ranks. They gonna hit their targets, man.
Y'all shall break their rank.
Yeah, that's in Joel, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
Well,
That's
that was something right
Okay.
Ezekiel.
Yup.
Ezekiel 22.
So hey, them nukes, man, they not when they hit ground zero, man, it's gonna hit every target that YAHAWASHI put it to hit, man. You see? And them nukes hit, you gonna be seeing goddamn collisions of everything being destroyed, man. Okay, when them nukes hit ground zero, it's completely like out of there, man.
Reverse.
It's clearing up everything. That's why I said it's gonna burn this place up like an oven. We're gonna get down to the roots, to the branches. Everything gonna be cleared up, man. Because this place is wicked and it's being ran by wickedness. When you see everything that's going on here, it's gonna be taken out, man. It's gonna be taken out. That's our faith and that's our hope, man. Through the spirit prayer about smell outside. Everything's gonna be destroyed here, man. You see? And as we see that, hey, you know, this day is just getting worse and worse. And these days it's getting worse, months, years, getting worse and worse. We give all glory and honor praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. All right, because this place is about to be completely and utterly destroyed, man.
That's right.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to do this right here because this is the closest chance to being delivered out of this place.
That's right.
Sloppy, but you got it.
This is you precept. Or you want me to read it?
Finish it.
Okay.
Says, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Right. So you know when them UN troops come over here, your woman gonna be it go both ways. Because hey, you gonna be thrust through with them nukes, and also when them troops come over here, they're not gonna pity your children. They're not gonna pity your wives, man. Like the brother brought out in India. All right, they was groping on that man wife in front of him, bro, trying to pop that man wife in front of him, bro.
Well,
So they're not gonna regard, especially over here in America, the way the women dress,
right.
the way they carry themselves provocatively.
Right.
All right, their wives are going to be ravished, and also because, hey, the husbands are going to be shipped off to war.
That's fair because hey, their own ways. The Lord said He's gonna give them up to their own ways, and your own ways are gonna be a snare to you, man. And the way you like to live is gonna be your death sentence.
That's right. That was it.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 22 and verse 20, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it.
So all these different metals being gathered into the furnace, man. Go ahead.
To melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
And all these different nations are being gathered here. Okay, here in Babylon, man. You know, not only just these different heathen nations, but you nations of Israel as well, man.
Hey,
you are gathering all up and putting you all in one spot, and he's putting you in the spot where the fire is going to be concentrated the most.
Hey, you got them immigrants that just came over here. You know, they saying black Africans, man.
Black Africans.
You see,
Well, a lot of them Jakes be Nigerian.
But
West African.
Yeah,
a lot
West
of them Jake.
African. Hey, but hey, who knows, man?
Right. Who knows? They may be Jake.
Yeah, who knows? They might be Jake. They might just be ones that's
Coming
supposed
here
to
for
be.
judgment.
Exactly.
Hey, the balance is some may be come over here for deliverance.
Yeah.
Because hey, that's going to be the greatest deliverance coming out of here, the land of America, man. So the Lord is balanced. A lot of you coming in here to be judged in Jacob's trouble, and a lot of you coming in here to be delivered out of Jacob's trouble, man. That innumerable multitude.
That's right.
You know, so the Lord gonna have mercy, but He also gonna have a lot of wrath too.
Right,
That's why you
because
see videos of those gates being flooded with Jakes, man.
Right.
And, you know, mostly Jakes.
He said, he just said it, I will gather you.
Right.
Yeah.
He gathering you. You know, he putting all those. That's it's scary, man.
He causing you to come over here, man. And he ain't literally picking you up in his hand.
Yep.
He's making things happen like Esau saying, okay, immigrants are welcome. And then now they flooding through the gates, man.
Right.
And everybody's running through it. That's the Lord gathering you up over here.
Right,
You fell for
because-
the trap.
That's how you know this country is at its decline, man.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that they letting you immigrants in here when America was at its peak, you niggas couldn't come here for nothing.
Right.
You know? But now they say, okay, yeah, come on in, come on. Because this place is finished and they know it, bro.
Right.
Alright?
Right.
Damn. This place is right.
Right. They didn't want to let you in before,
Right.
but now they want to let you in because they know this place is finished.
Like
They want to, like I said, like earlier, they want to add fuel to the fire
Right.
because they know it's going to cause. They know it's all hell finna break loose.
Yeah.
So they need all the chaos and all the corruption and dividance and all that it could be, so that when they do try some shit, that it's gonna come off on a mass scale.
Well, America's a used up whore. You know? She ain't wanna let you hit when she looked good. But now she all used up, you know, breast all saggy, you know, got four baby daddies. You know, now she wanna let you in, but when she was in the prom, she wasn't looking at you.
Throwing a hot dog
You
down the
know?
hallway.
So you immigrants coming in here, this ain't hey, cause in their country they still believe America's that golden city, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's
They
it, and-
get
and-
over here and find out the streets got bubblegum and dookie on
Right.
Right, because in a way, when you think about it, you really think about it, in a way, America has not really been touched.
Yeah.
Babylon, this place has really not been touched.
That's why scripture called the virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's right, because when this place go down, it's gonna go down with a bang, man. Because she's been a whore. You see?
Well, that's why you got a lot of immigrants from other countries. They come over here and they'll make their living, okay, and they'll make their money, and they'll go back to their country because the U.S. currency is much more outweighs their currency.
Right.
And they go and make their you know, they buy many different houses over there in their country.
They become
buy
rich.
Many different things. Yeah, they're rich.
Yeah.
You know, but over here they're nothing. They're very
Right.
poor. You know, but hey, the average fast food paycheck, you know, will sustain you over there for years and years on end. You know, in one of those other countries, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially in India, bro.
Yeah.
Especially in India. Because I was looking up little Airbnbs in India, and they dirt cheap, but they look real nice. They look super nice. But hey, to them that's you know millionaire status, but to us, that's about a few hours at McDonald's, man. You know, so they coming over here to try to make their money because you know America was once known as that golden city. All right. It goes on to say Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 21. Yeah, I will gather you and blow you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you.
So you're gonna be melted, man. It ain't just say you're gonna be burned. Say you're gonna be melted. I mean, it's gonna be a slow burn. You know,
Melted.
Like lava.
And that's the spirit, you know, the Lord, it said melted. You look at ice cream, you know, the ice cream just don't disintegrate. It melts over time. So the Lord gonna take his time with you in that fire, man.
Right, so you're gonna be in that fire and the smoke will send it up forever and never.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna feel like forever. Okay, the Lord gonna put that. Hey, he gonna make your spirit cling to his flesh, and he gonna slow down the deterioration of your flesh in that fire, man.
Oh my
when you
God.
still feel the pain.
When you in the seat of judgment, you know, it feel like time is like short. It's like time is expanded. You know what I'm saying? But only been a few minutes.
Right, yeah.
Wait, what?
Like when you got sleep paralysis or some shit, you feel like you fucking in that dream forever. Like,
Right.
but really, it's only been a few minutes.
Why? Because hey, well, think about it.
The Lord
You
is
got a
the power
lot.
of time.
Right,
too,
power
bro.
of time. The ancient of days.
Yep.
Yep.
You
I
know?
was just gonna
The
say.
ancient of days.
Damn,
He's
bro.
outside of time.
Right. I was gonna say. Hey, them people, you know, hey, in that situation, and our brothers out, hey, you know, we be delivered out of this place, man. You know, but the people that be in that situation, they gonna be on the Lord's time, man. And when the Lord, hey, when Scripture says it, man, okay, in the book of Hebrews, all right, when it is a
Fearful thing.
fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, YAHAWASHI. All right, because when the Lord got your ass, man,
He got you.
He got your
He
ass.
says, no one can deliver out of my hand.
That's right.
The angels can't save you.
Nope.
And the Lord, he will lead you into that fire until he feel like you purified.
Exactly.
Till he feel like you learned your lesson.
And that could be considered from your past lives to this present moment in that fire,
And
man.
it calls him the living power because he speaks and he acts upon it. These other idols that people make, they cannot speak, can't move, can't hear, smell, or taste. Okay, but the Lord speaks and he acts
Living
upon it. So
power.
when he said he's gonna melt you, he's going to act upon that.
Lord said
And
his
you don't
words are-
sleep, bro. The Lord been up this whole time watching
Right.
all the bullshit you been doing.
Yeah.
I got something for that. And that's the old. Hey, we read it last night in the NLT, where it said, the full fury of God, the nukes. That's the full fury of the Lord, man.
Lord say it's gonna be poured out without measure. Okay? It's gonna be 100% wrath. Okay? Matter of fact, let's grab that right quick.
What?
The
Revelation
judgment.
14.
Yeah, that's judgment. Okay. So you got anything else? We can close it out with that.
This is the book of Revelation 14 and verse 9. It reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand,
Which is that going into that charagma, man. All right. Hey, and this is what Esau's gonna bring eventually when all hell breaks loose, when there's trouble, when there's chaos. His form of solution is gonna be that charagma, man.
Right.
You see, to smooth everything down. Go ahead.
it
Notice
says,
there, it didn't say right hand that
yeah,
time.
I was gonna say
You
that.
know?
That's the spirit. I was thinking it. You snapped because you went into it last night. Which the right hand, which it was in Revelation 13, where it says right hand is dextrios, which means dominant hand. You put it in your fucking thigh if you want to. If you receive it, you gonna take
That's
that
your
fire,
ass.
bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no going back from that. Go ahead.
Right. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Which is his righteous anger.
Yep.
You see? Go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
Them nukes, man.
Yep.
When they hit ground zero, oh my goodness.
Yep.
It's a wrap. It's like an until.
Fire and brimstone.
That's right. Go ahead.
In the presence of the holy angels,
Uh-huh.
and in the presence of the Lamb.
So not only in the presence of the angels, the holy angels, but in the presence of YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, YAHAWASHI gonna be watching this, man.
We gonna be
Hey, our brothers out, we been elect, we gonna be able to watch it,
the
man.
elect, because it said the holy angels. The elect are angels.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So the elect gonna be watching. Hey, that's gonna be a scary sight, man.
From hey, that
Lord,
glass,
you
that
gonna-
glass floor, you know.
If you are the elect, the Lord gonna make you watch that.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have to watch. You know, you gonna see family members in there, people you went to school with, people you grew up with, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that. You gonna see that fire.
Yep.
You don't want to be in that fire.
Yep.
It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night.
And you know how your life flashed before your eyes, and you see your whole life from when you were youth and up. You know, that's what's gonna happen. The Lord gonna put you in a separate time zone. You know, in your mind. Okay, you're gonna be able to see everything that you did to offend the Lord. YAHAWASHI. You know, you're gonna see all the works you done for good. You're gonna see all the works you done for evil, man. And hey, you wicked niggas, your wickedness gonna outweigh the good. Okay, hey, and we know that for sure because if you ain't in this truth, you have no idea of how to repent. You don't know the name of the Lord, so you don't know who to repent to. You don't know who to pray to. You don't know what to pray for. You know, so if you're praying. Usually, most likely, you're praying to an idol when you're praying to JC, man.
Yeah.
You know?
When you praying to JC with the white boy with the slick hair, you praying to him. Hey, man. That's why the Lord says, "Seek Him while He may be found, while He is near." All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, because you gotta seek YAHAWASHI outside. All right. Not JC and not Buddha, not Yehuda, not all those things that's going off, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, and they have no rest day nor night.
Because those names or neither of those idols going to deliver you from the judgments to come. It's like, go ahead.
Who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You know, so
that's the judgment.
Yep.
That's the judgment, man. Those we described and as we went into it. All right, those nuclear missiles, man. Those ICBMs, man. All right, those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, it's a tongue twist a little bit. Yep. But yeah, man, when they hit ground zero, it's a wrap, man. Okay, and after that, it will be a great suffering, man. Right,
and the MOTB is the RFID microchip, also the Neuralink. Okay, and the image of his beast is this new world order, man. And you show that you worship it, and you show that you're worshiping the new world order by way of receiving his mark.
Right.
All right. So that's the way. And if you do those things, we just read you the reward for it, man.
Right. The judgment of
the judgment.
Yeah, because Esau's trying to bring his new world into fruition, but the Lord is going to bring his new world into fruition.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you're either for the Lord's new world or Esau's new world.
Which is Esau's new world is going to be under the vibration of Satan, man. You already see what they doing now, bro. With the fucking ABCD, you know. With the whole come on, man. How much more then, you know? Which is ultimately just to legalize, you know what?
Right.
The PEDO, you know. PEDO Philadelphia.
The Pedialyte. Hey, and that's a form of this devil's NWO.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
That was big in Rome too. They did that in Rome too.
What they said, do as the what? Romans do?
Rome, this is the
do as the Romans do, and this is Rome revived.
That's what they say.
Rome.
That's how you know it's Rome, because they say what? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know, it's the Roman Empire revived, spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt.
That's right. That was it on y'all.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to close it out. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, we're going to give our glory and praises too. We're going to face the east.
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Once again, double honor to that was an apostle, great millstone teacher. We're going to next time we say
Shalom. Come on, Shalom, about ball soon.
Soon.
About the ball. Shalom.